welcome to the Morning Mix podcast. This morning we found out that you have bad house guests from time to time.
Some people just won't get out of the bathroom.
Yeah, and stop eating all the snacks in there, too. What a problem. And your kids love the strangest of songs.
Yeah, it ranges from Baywatch to a rock band from Frankenmuth, Michigan.
Let's go. Frankenwinkle coming your way. And you got pets, and they're ruining everything in the house.
Billie Eilish, she's got to pick up those bags off the floor.
Yeah, she needs to start shopping at like Meijer or something. Here it is, that and much more right now on the Morning Mix podcast. You have a house guest. They come over. A survey was done to discover the worst behaviors in house guests. These are things like they hogged the bathroom, they made a mess in the house, they expected more meals than I planned to prepare. What happened with your house guest? Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning.
You had a bad house guest? What happened?
Yeah, so my fiance's cousin came over. We just got back from a nice road trip, so we had all the good snacks in the house. She ate all of them. Then I cooked dinner, and she didn't even eat dinner.
Well, she had too many snacks.
Right. It's like
Oh my gosh,
spoiled
it
her
was
dinner.
so frustrating because it was a good snack, too.
Oh, that's annoying. I hate that. When you have something that's like you're looking forward to having it, and then your buddy Jim ate it all when he came by, you're like, what's that about? We have a similar one, a house guest. Yeah, had a house guest, and then she invited all of her family over to our house, and then they ate all our food.
Oh, that's the worst. Like,
Yeah.
you were invited here, now you invited friends?
Right, hang on a second. Just because you're in the gate of the kingdom doesn't mean you have the keys. What's going on?
Terrible.
Hi, Sue. Good morning.
Good morning.
You've got a house guest that caused some damage. What happened?
Yes, my son's girlfriend flushed a feminine product down the toilet, and it got stuck in our basement sump pump and flooded the basement.
Oh, no. Now, how much flooding are we talking about? Like soppy, wet carpet or like standing water?
Water like in the room that didn't have carpet.
Oh.
Flood is a flood. You know what? Here's the thing. You could pinpoint it to that, so did you charge somebody for that? Because that's not fair if you got to pay for that.
No, the plumber found it and took it out and showed it to us.
Wow, we didn't need that.
that's
He
fun.
could have just said what I found.
Great.
You know? So then,
Experience.
did you encourage your boyfriend, or I'm sorry, your son to dump the girl?
Oh, unfortunately, he married her.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Unfortunately, because we don't like her, or just unfortunate that we all saw what she flushed?
I plead the fifth.
Oh,
No.
no, come on.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
You've got kids, and kids love music. They love music so much that they're going to fall in love with the song, and then you're just going to listen to it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Adam, good morning. How are you, man?
Doing good.
Adam, what is the song? Well, first off, how old is your kiddo, and what is the song they love?
All right, so first of all, my son, he's diagnosed with Down syndrome, and he's going to turn 15.
Okay.
He listens to TNT and anything with AC/DC pretty much.
I love that. So he just wants to rock nonstop.
Yes.
Okay, I like
All
it.
the time.
All right, we got AC/DC on the board. A little TNT
Yes.
dynamite.
Yes.
Hi, Amy. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Amy. It ain't TNT, but how old is your kid?
So now he's 21, but when he was 2 and 3 years old, he was obsessed with Frank Sinatra. And now he's on a full ride scholarship in New York City with music.
Oh,
That
come on.
is
That's awesome.
Is he singing standards? What's he doing with the scholarship? How'd he get it?
He's an upright bass jazz player, and he's a full-ride scholarship in New York City and gigging all the time.
Come on.
That's great.
Awesome.
Look at that.
Chairman of the board. Gave
That
him the right
means-
start.
That means my daughter's going to develop a lot of bad habits. This is great news. This is great. If we follow the trend, that's where we're headed. This is great news. Okay, very exciting. So Amy's kiddo loved the Sinatra and now has followed through and made it a passion. I like it. Hi, Elizabeth. Good morning. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
We're doing really well, Elizabeth. How old was your kiddo and what song were they just obsessed with?
So she was 2. She was 2, and we would watch the repeats of Baywatch, and she loved the opening song, so we could never skip it.
Okay.
And she would always point at the TV and want to listen to the Baywatch song.
You don't remember, guys.
Baywatch had a song.
I'm so sorry. I was not prepared for us to rock this hard this morning.
No, exactly. But now I get it. That's a smart
apologize. Yeah.
2-year-old. Now I
That's good.
understand.
That kid is going places. I'll tell you that right now. My word. We got more, y'all. Hold up.
So good, though.
Hi, Erica. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right, Erica, you have a kiddo. How old was the kid when they fell in love with this music?
So she is 4 years old, and she has been obsessed with Dave Matthews Band since she was like 2.5. But not only that, she could tell you every single band member's first and last name, their instruments. She knows the albums. It's like unbelievable.
Really?
Did you do this or did Dad do this? Who opened this door?
You know, my husband's a huge Dave fan, so I think maybe he planted the seed really early on. I think they're already planning her first concert. She has a Dave Matthews Band shirt.
Oh, come
They
on.
talked about the pit. They talked about everything. So he wanted to take her this summer to Alpine, and I was like, pass.
Not sure we're ready for that.
We're
baby.
getting there.
But soon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're 4 years old.
I love this. Okay, so we got a little Dave Matthews fan on our hands. Very nice. Coming your way. Man, this is... I'm still stuck on the Baywatch theme myself. I apologize.
Yeah, no, that's out of left field.
Right? Hey, Heather, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Heather, how old was the kid, and what's the song they couldn't stop listening to?
So 3-ish, and it was Apple Bottom Jeans by Flo Rida and T-Pain.
Oh.
She hit the flow.
Shorty got
low,
low,
And she had a whole dance to it. It was wonderful.
Oh, look at that. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sure
so
Grandma and
sweet.
Grandpa's like, what
Yeah,
are
wait,
you guys
what is
doing
this?
at home?
Yes.
Hey, dear, what's an apple
Dad got in
bottom?
trouble for that one.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. It reminds me of my club days. Like, what? All right, so
man.
we had some apple bottom jeans happening there in the background. That's kind of nice. Hey there, Melissa. How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
We're doing really well. All right, Melissa. What was the song? How old was the kiddo?
So it's current. They're 6 and 8.
Okay.
And they are obsessed with Greta Van Fleet Highway Tune.
Okay.
Wow, rock band out of Frankenmuth, Michigan, guys.
Wow.
Oh, my God. I was going to ask if you even knew.
Frankenmuth.
Yes!
That's a real place?
That is a real place.
Loving it. All right, so there we go. Little Greta Van Fleet out of where, Nikki?
Frankenmuth, Michigan.
Let's go. Get you some Frankenmuth and myrrh. Isn't that one of the things the Three Kings brought at Christmas?
That
Little
sure was.
Frankenmuth?
Sure was.
Hi, Kristen. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
We're doing really well, Kristen. Now, what was the song? How old was the kid?
So it's current still.
Current.
He's 5.5.
5.5. And what song is your 5.5-year-old? What's his name?
His name is Axel.
Axel.
Stop it.
Was he at Wrigley Field last night?
Oh, man.
All right, Kristen. Axel's obsessed with what song?
He loves Zombie, but the Bad Wolves edition, not the Cranberries.
Okay, not Cranberries, but now, has Axel heard this version? I'm not sure if he has. This is by a band, Kristen, little known, called Whip and the Whipettes.
Nope, I can't say he has.
Oh, well, he's hearing it right now, Kristen. Is he with you?
Yes.
Wait till the chorus.
Actually, he's listening with my husband. So.
Okay, good.
The Morning Mix Podcast.
No! The dog pooped in my Louis Vuitton. What? Not again. Yeah, Phineas, it happened again. What? The dog pooped on my Burberry stuff. What? Pooped in my Chanel sneakers. It seems like you should need to take better care of your dog.
It's really and your stuff. Come
Yeah.
on.
Maybe you should take your dog to Anything Is Possible and get him some lessons. Have you thought training, Billy? Train your dog. Billie Eilish's dog has pooped all over her designer stuff. It's a puppy.
Yeah.
You got to give a puppy a lot of focus. It takes a lot of energy.
Right.
Give him a break.
Come on.
He doesn't know.
Give him some. Give him something. Give him some banana or some pumpkin to solidify some of that.
That's true, too.
Hi, Joe. Good morning. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
We're all right. You got a cat problem. What happened with the cat?
So we had a cat that anytime you would leave things out, they thought that they could just pee in it. But the worst part of it is that my husband had his work boots out, and unbeknownst to him, as he brought his work boots to work and went to go ahead and change his shoes from gym shoes to work boots, he stuck his foot into his work boot, and it was all warm and squishy.
Oh,
So
my
needless to
God.
say, the cat had to go.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Like to the bathroom, or you had to get rid of it?
I think both. I think we said goodbye to the cat. Youch.
Oh.
Well, Joe's cat peed in her husband's work boots, but he didn't find out till he got to work. That's kind of fun. Steal yourself for this one, Whip.
Oh,
Sincerely.
no. Oh,
I'm
no.
being sincere.
Oh, okay. That
Hi,
wasn't
Regina. Good morning.
Good morning.
Regina, what did your dog eat?
My dog ate my husband's baseball card collection.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that one you can't forgive.
Regina, Whip's a collector, so
Yeah.
he is feeling this deep down in his gut. How many cards are we talking about? How big was the collection?
A binder.
Yeah.
Oh.
So were they, I
A
mean,
binder.
so how devastated was your husband on this?
Oh, extremely. It has been probably 2 years, and he still has not gone through the remnants of it.
Oh, he
Yeah,
can't
it's
bring
too tough.
himself
Can't
to
bring
look
himself.
at it.
Yeah.
I get that.
No, he can't. I mean, there's cards he'll never be able to replace. He's
Yeah.
so upset.
Oh,
The
forget
dog
about
is still with us, though, believe it or not.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
He
Well,
must really
inside-
love that dog.
Yeah, inside that dog's gut is about 10 grand in baseball. Gotta hang on to that
There's
dog.
a mantle in there somewhere.
It's on the grass now.
Oh, God.
Hey, Rick. Good morning.
Good morning.
Rick, what'd your dog do?
Our dog pooped while we were out of the house for several hours, but we didn't realize that the Roomba was on the automatic schedule, and it dragged it all over the house.
Oh, my God. I've heard of this. I've never known anyone to have it actually happen, and it happened to you.
Oh, what a horror story.
We had to get rid of the dog, the carpet, the Roomba. I mean, it was all
Yeah,
Oh,
we just walked in and lit a match and walked out and burned this thing to the ground.
Oh.
The Morning Mix Podcast.
Well, King Charles has been doing a bunch of traveling, and recently they wrote an expose about him done by a royal reporter revealing some of the highly unusual things that they noticed he's traveling with. For example, ice cube trays. What? Yes, ice cube trays.
Okay.
I think the funniest quirks, a number of royals here have this. The Queen had it. They don't like square ice cubes, so they carry around ice cube trays. They have them brought with them wherever they go because they don't like the clinking sound that the square cubes make.
Get out.
Okay.
I won't.
So they
I
have
need-
circle cubes?
Apparently, they've rounded edge cubes.
Or maybe the half moon.
Yes.
You know, the half moon.
Yes.
cubes.
Those are nice. They
Anything
sound
but
different.
a square.
Okay.
Okay. He's also bringing along his own chef. Okay.
That I believe.
I get that.
Might get some bad chef out there wants to do you harm.
That's right.
Uh,
You know what else he's bringing? His very own childhood teddy bear. He still travels with his childhood teddy bear. He's had it since he was a very small child. The only person who's ever been allowed to mend his teddy bear was his childhood nanny, Mabel Anderson.
Of course.
Hello, Mabel. I know you're 119 years old, but the eye fell off again. And then Mabel sews it back on with her brittle little fingers. And finally, the potentially the oddest thing that he travels with is King Charles travels with a custom-made toilet seat fitted to his buttocks.
The royal throne.
Yeah.
Come on, if you could have a custom-made seat, come on, you would do that.
for sure.
You know there's a dude that's his only job
Yeah.
to carry that.
For sure.
He's out on a first date. And what do you do for a living? I'd rather not say. No, sincerely, like, what do you do? Oh, I carry the king's toilet seat. Oh, okay. And this is why you've been single, huh? It's just hard to explain.
It's an honor.
Yeah, I'm his toilet man.
White gloves.
White gloves.
I'm just imagining him, King Charles, bouncing around, being like, "Get the toilet seat out!
Yeah.
Come on!"
Come on.
Where is this guy?
I knew he shouldn't have had that Chipotle. Hey, hurry up, Nigel. Get the seat down. Papa needs to poo-poo, Nigel. What?
Give me my teddy, my ice, and the seat.
Let's go.
What's he doing in there?
Nigel, you used to be my number one, and now I need to number two. Come along, Nigel.
Yeah.
So that's what King Charles is traveling with. Teddy bear. He's got ice trays. He's got a chef and his custom-made toilet seat. What is the most unexpected item or items that we would find on you when you're traveling? We get to TSA, we're behind you. You have to open your bag to take something out. And we're like, whoa.
What is that for?
So that's fitted to your buttocks? Hot sauce. Where do you get that? This is even a little bit odder. Hi, Mario. Good morning.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Good,
Love
Mario.
You guys. Thanks for having me on.
Love you right back. So you texted and we said you got to call us. What was the thing that your mom was traveling with when you guys were little?
Yeah, so when we were younger, we went on a ski trip with my mom and my dad, and I remember, it was towards the end of the day, our first day, and our ski passes that they clip onto your jacket were starting to rip a little bit because they got wet. And me and my brother were like, oh, we've got all these ski passes from other years. We want to make sure that it doesn't rip or whatever. We're all sad about it. She walks away. She goes to her suitcase, pulls out this portable lamination machine, and we're all looking at her like, what?
Wow.
You traveled on a ski trip. How did you even think to pack that? So we were pretty impressed as well as shocked, and it's become a long-time joke about what's my mom going to pack randomly on the trip.
This is hilarious. Mom travels with a portable lamination machine.
You never know when you're going to need it.
Hey, you don't want those ski passes to rip. You paid a lot for those. And she's British.
Oh, they think of things like that over there.
She has the accent to go with it.
That is hilarious.
Does she have a portable toilet seat she brings with, too?
She has not gotten to that level yet, but, maybe one day when she's queen.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Go.
You never know.
Something to strive for.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Sound check. Sound check. This is Nikki's Sound Check on the Morning Mix.
Okay, so we knew about the Miley coming out, right? There was a new Miley Cyrus song. There is a new song we will be playing. New Selena Gomez. We knew about that as well. And we're like, okay, this is a big Friday. We have so much to cover on Sound Check. And then Ed Sheeran comes along and drops this bomb as well. So it's Gingerbread Man Records. That's the name of the record label.
Good.
And he kind of hinted at this at the Chicago Theater Show when he played. He talked about how Aaron Dessner, the guy who's from The National, who Taylor Swift works with a lot, that they worked on all these tracks together, and he had so many songs he couldn't get in to subtract. So he's like, he kind of alluded to like, I've got all this other stuff. I'm just waiting for the time, and then this will be the time, or autumn will be the time.
I've heard at some of the theater shows since Chicago, he's been sneaking some of these songs in.
Okay.
So he's released the track listing. It's Magical England. A lot of them are single words. Magical England, Amazing, Plastic Bag, Blue, American Town. Now, mind you, in that clip, he said a lot of these are written about people he knows. So kind of start thinking about people, you
American
might know.
Town's about Whip.
That's right. That's on me,
Yeah.
Page, Midnight, Spring, Punchline, When Will I Be Right, The Day I Was Born, and Head Over Heels.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It also seems like he's probably trying to make a couple extra bucks and see if he can release all his music moving forward on his own label.
And maybe so, and then sign other people. I mean, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So look for that. Gingerbread Man Records will be Ed Sheeran. So new Ed Sheeran on the way in autumn, as he talked about. And this is very exciting news. So there's been rumors about this. They've been posting about it. So remember, Justin Timberlake, Timbaland, Nelly Furtado worked together 2007 for a song called Give It To Me. People loved it. And Nelly's been trending a lot online. We talked, and she made that surprise appearance at Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm ready to come back.
She's ready.
Right.
Nelly Furtado's here.
Right.
Okay, here's the deal. They've announced it. The trio is back, and the song is out a week from today.
Let's go.
So not only do we have Ed Sheeran coming out in a couple of weeks, we have brand new Justin Timberlake, Timbaland, and Nelly Furtado all together just like this with a brand new song 1 week from today.
Love it.
Stop. That's too much.
Okay.
It's too much. My
Exhausting.
body couldn't
Too
handle
much, yeah.
it.
Okay.
And now Justin's got to get that out before the NSYNC reunion and the Trolls movie.
Right.
Right. And then you have NSYNC for recording for the first time in over 20 years.
Oh.
It's so much new music. So let's just play something now because we got to
Do we
soak
have
it all
It's Gonna
in.
Be Me? Do we have?
So, what do you guys want to do? We can do the Selena or we can do the Miley. You guys pick.
I feel like we just did Selena a little bit ago. I think Miley's up next. In my opinion, I'd say we go Miley. Whip?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Whip wants Lil Boo thing.
No, I want the
I
Miley.
was thinking Selena.
You're thinking Selena. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm
It's a
gonna play
little
them-
more upbeat. I'm ready to
Okay.
party a little.
So Violetta's ready to dump someone,
Yeah. I
and
like that.
Chris our Whip is ready to look back at his life.
I
you
am
know,
really
I
going to
think-
get contemplative. I want to say
Yeah,
that word
I
a
like
couple
that.
times.
The Morning Mix Flash Briefing with Violetta.
So there is an influencer, Cecily. She started a big debate online about, is it okay to eat in the grocery store?
Oh, yeah.
So she's checking out and she's telling the checkout lady, like, I'm so sorry, I already ate this salmon sushi. And, she's like, I was so hungry. Sorry about that. And then the internet is kind of on both sides. Like, yes, I totally get it when you're hungry. But, like, the sushi, like, how did you eat that? Your fingers were dirty. Then you were touching other stuff in the store.
Sure.
So, really quick, yes or no, do you eat in the grocery store, Chris?
Yes.
Nikki?
No.
Whip?
No.
Yes, for me.
Yeah. Especially with the kids.
So, a lot of raging debate about if that's okay or not.
Yeah.
We're not going to solve
I
it
pay
here.
for this stuff, for the record.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like eat it
I'm
and
not
leave it
asking
wrapper
if you're
somewhere.
stealing. It's not the 5-finger discount.
Yeah, no. Not
No.
anymore. Not since what happened.
And finally, here in Chicago, a couple of Fridays in a row now, Friday Morning Swim Club has been trending. This is a free weekly meetup at Montrose Beach for people who are interested in, I guess, swimming in the morning. I will say, so this morning, we've seen a lot of news stations cover it where every Friday morning they see how many people are there.
Right.
It's up to 200 people, sometimes 300 people. They say this morning was supposed to be canceled. They said, don't go. This is causing like havoc.
I thought it was because of high wave warning or something.
High wave warning,
right?
yeah. So it was supposed to be canceled. Still, though, hundreds of people out there with their really big floaties.
Crazy.
And that was your flash briefing.
All right, thank you for joining us for the Morning Mix podcast. Make sure you rate, review, like, and follow this podcast. You can also follow us on social at 1019 Mix Chicago. And we will see you tomorrow on the Morning Mix.